Pick a destination for these big name center forwards. Gyökeres.
I think a good destination for Gyökeres, maybe I'm being recent because he's linked to them. I'm going to go Arsenal.
You think what they need is a big striker, aggressive?
I think Arteta likes that type of striker, someone that's big, physical, and he's got eye for goal like nobody else at the club. So I'm going to say Gyökeres to Arsenal will be a good fit.
Next up, where do you think Alexander Isak will go?
I think he stays. And if I was Isak, I would stay too. I think continue building up his reputation, continue destroying the Premier League. Hopefully, for his sake, Newcastle get into Champions League. But even so, even if they don't, you're talking 130 million, 140 million. Is anyone going to really throw that money at this current moment?
If I'm Isak, I'm looking at Barca, I'm looking at Lewandowski, and I'm trying to kind of map my path with his, to be honest with you. When Lewa's going out, maybe Barca have more funds. Get yourself over to the Blaugrana, man. Isak and Yamal make some movies. What about Benjamin Sesko?
This is a tough one. It kind of felt like the Arsenal links were kind of a thing. I actually think Sesko stays.
I think for his own development, he should stay another year and continue again building up his name. Like Sesko, this is his best campaign so far for sure. But I still want to see Sesko, again, kind of just establishing himself where he is. I don't see Sesko right now as one of the best strikers in world football. I think he has one of the best prospects, but I don't think he's kind of reached that stage where he's ready to lead the line for Europe's big clubs. I think one more season, hopefully Leipzig can get into the Champions League, see him do it again in Europe, and then kind of make your move from there. What about Victor Osimhen? He's kind of in a weird situation at Galatasaray.
Yeah, I think Osimhen should be going to Manchester United. Man United have had this issue that other than Romelu Lukaku, we have not signed a player that's in their prime. We've only signed players that are overage, or we signed very young ones. I think this is the time where Man United needs to get a primed striker. And if I was in charge of the board, I would be going for Victor Osimhen.
And I think he's an opportunity signing, honestly. You look at him in the market, a guy of that age, of that caliber, playing at Galatasaray, his own club at Napoli, they don't really want to keep him long term. I think it's an opportunity for a lot of clubs right there. Liam Delap, potentially Ipswich getting relegated. I'm sure he's going to be a big move this summer in the Premier League. Where do you see him going?
Look, anybody that knows me knows I love Liam Delap. However, at Man United, I think there's big links because we have Jason Wilcox. I think we really want Liam Delap. But again, I think it's another situation where you're getting a young player to lead the line at Man United where the pressure is different. It's a different type of club. So I actually think, despite thinking that Manchester United will go in for Liam Delap, I think he goes Chelsea.
Let me throw you one more. Jonathan David on a free. Contract expiring at the end of the season.
That just screams Manchester United. Listen, his goal scoring record is incredible. Be honest, I haven't been as well versed on him as other strikers. I did an inquiry. People told me, yo, you better stay the hell away from that man. So I can't speak on him, but where do you think Jonathan David goes?
Inter Milan, they signed Taremi on a free in a similar situation. That hasn't really panned out the way they want to. They add him to the striker depth of Thuram and Lautaro Martinez, and I actually think that could be a really good deal for all parties involved, man.